Hey guys, what's going on? So I did a video about a week ago doing my predictions for the NFL postseason, and just about a week into it, I was a little bit off, so maybe don't go back and watch some of that. But I got one game right. The Texans and Browns, I thought the Browns were originally going to win. The Texans really surprised me there. They really made a statement with that game. I think their quarterback Stroud has a really bright future, and I almost want the Steelers to win after that so we could see maybe the Texans and the Chiefs play. But I think the Texans and the Ravens is going to be the most likely matchup. Man, I think it's going to be a tough game for the Ravens. I still think the Ravens are going to pull it out, but I think the Texans are a really good team and look for them to be really dominant next year as well. And I also had the Dolphins winning against the Chiefs. I should have figured with the weather and the home field advantage that the Chiefs would really dominate. The Dolphins really didn't put up much of a fight at all. And I think a lot of the games this year where they really blew out some teams weren't against that good of competition. So the Chiefs have really been a powerhouse for the past probably 5 or 10 years. So we will probably get the Chiefs and Bills and the Ravens and Texans, but it'd be neat to see the Texans play the Chiefs if the Steelers are somehow able to pull up an upset. I doubt it, but I think the Chiefs and Texans would be a really close game. But I think most likely we'll probably still get the Ravens and the Texans. The Ravens will pull it out, but I think the Texans will be even better next year. And I think between the Chiefs and the Chiefs look really good right now. The Bills have a really good team as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs are able to actually beat the Bills this time, even though I really like Josh Allen. The Chiefs just look really good. We'll have to see how they look next week, but I think we might get Ravens Chiefs in the AFC Championship. I still think the Ravens are going to edge it here. I just think they're too dominant of a team. They've had a rest week, but it's going to be a really close game. And in the NFC, the Packers have really put a statement on the Cowboys as well. I had the Cowboys going a little bit further in the playoffs. I think Love is a really good quarterback. I read a statistic that the Packers have one of the youngest teams on average of any NFL team in history. The Packers look really good as well. They're going to play the 49ers now with the upset. I think that will be a really tough game for the 49ers. I think the 49ers will be able to pull it out, but the Packers are really going to give them a hard time. They might start slow and the Niners will come back to win, but that's going to be a tough game as well. And I think the Packers are also going to be a really dominant team going forward. As far as the Bucks and the Eagles goes, I still think it's a toss-up. I think either team might win here. I might even say this time, actually, that the Buccaneers might win this. But either way, it doesn't really matter. I think the Lions would beat either team really without much of a problem. But I think the Lions and the 49ers in the NFC Championship is going to be a good game, but I think the 49ers will be able to take care of business. The Lions did have a pretty hard time with the Rams, and I think if the 49ers bring their A game, they'll be able to handle the Lions. They'll probably still put up a good fight, but I think the Niners will be able to take this, and I still have the Niners and Ravens in the Super Bowl, and I think this time the 49ers will fix their mistakes from before, and I think they'll come up on top. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any updated picks for the playoffs. I'll see you later.